The story of tea begins in ancient China, a land rich in history and tradition. Legend has it that Emperor Shennong, a wise and curious ruler, discovered tea in 2737 BC. One day, while he was boiling water, leaves from a nearby tree blew into the pot. The aroma that wafted up intrigued him deeply. He decided to taste the infused water, finding it both refreshing and invigorating. Thus, tea was born, marking the beginning of a cultural phenomenon. Over the centuries, tea drinking became deeply ingrained in Chinese culture, evolving into a sophisticated art form. It was not only valued for its delightful taste but also for its numerous medicinal properties, believed to promote health and longevity. Buddhist monks adopted tea as a vital part of their meditation practices, using it to stay alert and focused during long hours of contemplation. The Chinese developed various intricate methods of cultivating and processing tea leaves, each adding unique flavors and qualities to the tea. Different regions of China became renowned for specific tea varieties, each with its own distinct characteristics and flavors, contributing to the rich tapestry of Chinese tea culture. From China, tea traveled east. Buddhist monks introduced tea to Japan. It arrived in the 9th century AD. Japanese society embraced tea with enthusiasm. Zen Buddhism incorporated tea into its rituals. These rituals evolved into the elaborate Japanese tea ceremony. Tea also spread to other Asian countries. Trade routes carried tea to Korea and Vietnam. It became a staple beverage in these countries. Each culture developed its own unique tea traditions and customs. European explorers first encountered tea in the 16th century. These early adventurers were always on the lookout for new and exotic goods to bring back to their homelands, and tea was one of the most intriguing discoveries they made. Portuguese priests and traders in Asia sent reports of this exotic beverage back home. They described it as a unique drink with a delightful taste and potential health benefits, sparking curiosity and interest among the European elite. Trading companies saw an opportunity. They recognized that tea could be a profitable commodity, and they began to organize expeditions to secure a steady supply of this precious leaf. The Dutch East India Company brought the first commercial shipment of tea to Europe in 1606. This marked the beginning of a thriving tea trade that would soon spread across the continent. Tea quickly gained popularity in Europe. It became a fashionable beverage at social gatherings, and tea parties became a common pastime among the upper classes. It was initially a luxury item. Only the wealthy could afford the expensive tea leaves and the elaborate tea sets that were used to serve it. As trade increased, tea became more affordable. The growing demand led to more efficient trade routes and larger shipments, making tea accessible to a broader audience. Tea drinking spread throughout all levels of society. What was once a luxury for the elite became a daily ritual for people from all walks of life. The British, in particular, developed a strong affinity for tea. It became an integral part of their culture, with tea time becoming a cherished tradition. They established vast tea plantations in India and Sri Lanka to meet growing demand. These plantations played a crucial role in the global tea trade, ensuring a steady supply of tea for the British market. From Europe, tea traveled across the Atlantic to the Americas. The journey of tea continued as it became a popular beverage in the New World. It arrived with European colonists and became a staple in North and South America. Tea was embraced by the colonists, who integrated it into their daily lives, making it a significant part of their culture and history. Section 4. More than a beverage, the cultural significance of tea. Tea is more than just a drink. It is a cultural icon. Around the world, tea plays a significant role in social customs and ceremonies. The Japanese tea ceremony is a ritualized art form. It emphasizes harmony, respect, and tranquility. In many cultures, tea is a symbol of hospitality. Offering tea to guests is a gesture of welcome and respect. Tea houses and cafes provide social spaces. People gather to converse, relax, and enjoy a cup of tea. Tea has inspired art, literature, and music. Section 5. A cup for today. Tea's enduring legacy. Tea has come a long way since its discovery in ancient China. It was first enjoyed by emperors and monks who appreciated its calming and invigorating properties. Over centuries, tea spread across Asia, becoming a staple in countries like Japan and India. Today, it is the second most consumed beverage in the world, after water. This humble leaf has transcended borders and cultures, becoming a global phenomenon. Whether it's a morning ritual or an afternoon delight, tea is cherished by millions. From simple tea bags to elaborate tea ceremonies, tea continues to be enjoyed in countless ways. In Japan, the tea ceremony is a spiritual practice, while in England, afternoon tea is a social event. Each culture has its unique way of celebrating tea. The legacy of tea is rich and diverse. There are countless varieties, from green and black to oolong and white, each with its distinct flavor and health benefits. Tea plantations around the world cultivate these leaves with care and dedication. It connects us across cultures and continents. In every corner of the globe, people gather over tea, sharing stories and creating memories. Tea shops and cafes serve as communal spaces where friendships are forged and traditions are passed down. So, the next time you savor a cup of tea, remember the long and fascinating journey it has taken. Each sip is a connection to history, a moment of tranquility, and a celebration of a timeless tradition. From the ancient forests of China to your cup, tea's story is a testament to its enduring appeal. Its journey through time and across continents is a remarkable tale of cultural exchange and human connection.